Hey guys, Woods Farm here. Just working on my son's Jeep. It's a 1987 Wrangler, and we're going to work on these the back frame. So that big hole, that is a problem. So we're going to work on that and see if we can get that patched up. Okay, so there's a couple of issues. You got to drop the rear spring, take the shackle off. That way we can weld in the replacement plate for the frame. The problem we ran into is that the shackle bolt on the upper section, which you need to get rid of, is the gas tank is in the way. You can't push it through. So we've been pushing. What we did on the other side is we pushed it through as far as we could, and then we cut it off. And then we were able to push the rest of the bolt out, and then we're just gonna bolt it from this side when we put a new bolt in. The only alternative is to drop the gas tank, so we're trying not to do that, save time and effort. These are the replacement plates that come in a kit. I'm sure you can just find them online if you're doing this job. Obviously we could have patterned and cut these plates out ourselves, but this is a big time saver. The way we did this, again, is without dropping the fuel tank. So we're going to show you what we did, but we modified this plate here, which is supposed to be for the back, and that allowed us to weld it in place without actually having to drop the tank. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that, but I think part of the problem is there's these holes, and I think material gets trapped in there, and over time that's why these back end of these Jeeps rot out. Look at this. It's literally like mud. Yeah, look at that. This is Canada, so this is what we deal with. It's a miracle. This side isn't worse. The other side was much worse, and it had already had a hack repair job done. So you can see we're starting to cut all this shit out. So we're gonna work on this some more. Get some of this back cut out here where we're gonna patch it, and then we'll start working on the patch. We got to be more careful on this side. It's a lot closer to the fuel tank, so when it comes to grinding and welding, we just want to take our time and make sure we don't melt anything. It is a plastic fuel tank. So that's all the really bads cut out, and we're just going to clean everything up now so we can get a good surface to weld on, and then we're going to start patterning this back plate. The kit that comes with it, if you were to drop the tank off, if you're doing a complete rebuild, you'd use that plate in its entirety and you'd overlap it on the back. But we're gonna actually put it on the inside, weld the bottom plate on, and then weld the outside plate. Okay, that's it, all ready for welding. So now we're gonna get that back plate in position, and we're actually able to get it so it's on the outside of the frame like it's supposed to be, so that's good. So that's the plate on the back side, so I'm just gonna weld that in place. And the reason we're able to do this without dropping the gas tank is because this back plate, we're welding it from this side on the inside. So it's a little unconventional. I don't think it's how these plates are designed to be put in place, but again, like I said, we're not dropping the gas tank. And the main thing is the bottom plate and the outer plate. They're going to get welded really securely and in place, and everything's going to tie together, so I think it's going to be plenty strong enough. these aren't the best welds. That's some pretty shitty material in there. I'm gonna go over it again, just see if I get a little bit better penetration and a little bit better bond between the rusty crap and the new plate. Okay, and now you can see the outer plate. We had to shave just a little bit off the edge and a little bit around this body mount to get it to fit. And one thing I did, this plate, the bottom plate's welded probably like 1/8 of an inch too far back. So there's a bit of a gap down here. So I'm gonna have my work cut out for me to fill that, but it's totally doable. I think once I tack it at the top, and if I can get a clamp on it, it'll actually close in quite a bit at the bottom edge. Okay, so that's where I'm at. I've got most of the front, the outside plate welded on. The bottom's all welded. I just need to do the top edge, and that's it. And then you just go ahead and rebolt the shackle back on, and it's good to go. Probably a coat of paint, and that's it, all fixed up. And that should hold and last a good many years. Anyways, if you've got any comments, questions, leave them below. Going to be having more repair videos and fabricating videos like this coming up with some of the projects around the Woods farm, so come back and check those out. And as always, thanks for watching.